Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Panther Stadium for the 2020 homecoming game between the Magnolia Panthers and the Hope Bobcats. Please stand for the national anthem. Tonight climaxes the homecoming activities for Magnolia High School. At an assembly this morning, the homecoming queen, Tyler Berry, was crowned and her court was honored. From these 16 young ladies, 5 honor maids were chosen from the sophomore, junior, and senior classes. The queen was chosen by the entire football team. At this time, we would like to honor our court and royalty. Entering from the far side of the field is our 2020 homecoming court.
You guys are going to alternate who will follow down. So cam 2, slowly zoom in, and then you're going to walk in first. Cam 1, going to get the next person. So zoom in, use your eyes. So zoom in as far as you can. Just fine with that. So cam 1, you get the next one.
Our first maid is Mariana Easter, daughter of Althea Witcher, Mario Easter, and Reginald Banks. Her escort is defensive lineman JaCameron Zachary. JaCameron is the son of Brittany Simmons and Jawan Zachary. Next is maid Jakaya Hill Fields. She is the daughter of Daphne Hill and Tyler Ross. She is escorted by linebacker and wide receiver Broderian Hurd. He is the son of Tracy and Broderick Hurd.
Yeah, stay right there.
Being escorted by athletic trainer Jake Nielsen is Troy Kachir, daughter of Wendy and Mike Kachir. Jake is the son of Lynn and Michael Stratton and Bill Nielsen. The next maid is Olivia Berry. She is being escorted by wide corner Jordan Davis. Olivia is the daughter of Tony Moore and Mark Berry. Jordan is the son of Angela Morgan. Our next maid is Natalie Boyd, daughter of Leslie and Thomas Boyd. She is escorted by center Zach Heathman. Zach is the son of Yvette and Henry Moore. Next is maid India Burton, daughter of Andrea Cooper and Dorico Burton. Reese G is our next maid. She is being escorted by nose guard Louise Montgomery. Reese is the daughter of John David and Renee G. Louise's guardians are Lillian Villalobos and Jacob Powell. Our next maid is Neaiah Howell, daughter of Tequila and Lawrence Lee, and Nicholas Howell. She is escorted by left guard and defensive tackle Mike Jones. Mike is the son of Kia and Michael Jones. Quarterback Tanner Nielsen is escorting Hallie Kate May. Hallie Kate is the daughter of Katie and Rodney May. Tanner is the son of Lynn and Michael Stratton and Bill Nielsen. Maid Clara Beth Souter is escorted by wide receiver Jake Mudd. Clara Beth is the daughter of Kelly and Stephen Souter. Jake is the son of Casey and Mike Mudd. Being escorted by fullback and defensive end Javaria Murphy is sophomore honor maid Janiyah Sharp. She is the daughter of Romanique Sharp and Joseph Sharp. Javaria is the son of Linda Munn and Chris Davis.
I gotta get up there for those comments.
Next is junior honor maid Chastity Carter, being escorted by linebacker and fullback Sean Bell. Chastity is the daughter of Sharia and Markel Valentine. Sean is the son of Felicia Easter. Our next junior honor maid is Satia Rowe, escorted by wide receiver and free safety Jakeem Warren. Satia is the daughter of Atia Leaks and Michael Roan Sr. Jakeem is the son of Letitia Lambert and Vanden Warren. Senior honor maid Zoe Dixon is being escorted by right tackle Nathan Baker. Zoe is the daughter of Julie Dixon and Chad Dixon. Nathan is the son of Lori and Ron Baker. Next is center Jashawn Hartsfield escorting senior honor maid Journey Lowe. Journey is the daughter of Tina and Eddie Lowe. Jashawn is the son of Katricia Hartsfield and grandson of Rosemary Clayton.
I came to reset, get everybody for me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 homecoming queen, Tyla Berry. Her escort is running back James Darius Smith. Tyla is the son of Cherie and Derek Berry. James Darius is the son of April and James Smith. Presenting flowers to Queen Tyla is Mr. Chris Carter, principal of Magnolia High School, with our very own Paw Paw the Panther. And now we present to you the 2020 Panther homecoming queen and her court. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now please stand as the Panther Band plays the MHS Alma Mater, which will conclude the homecoming ceremony.
Yeah, ready, cam 2, go cam 2. Cam 1, get the band, cam 3, get the crowd. Cam 2, stay right there. Ready, cam 1. Go cam 1. Ready, cam 3. Start your cam right. Yeah, slowly. Ready, cam 3. Go cam 3. And cam 1, you're going to start with cam right to left. On the band, you say go right there. Keep it right to the Game 2 is live right now. Zoom out just a little bit. Go pick some
Hey, we just had a little moment with Papa.
He's our photographer.
Hey, girl.
Hold it right there. Go Cam 1.
They can. Well, and whenever they, whenever they're about to start. Yeah.
Yeah. So Cam 2, get the Panthers in field. Cam 1, hold that shot right there. Cam 3, could you match just a little bit? I know. You have to kind of hold it there. Or lock it down. Yeah. Ready, Cam 2. Ready, Cam 3. Go Cam 3. And move back. Ready, Cam 2. Go Cam 2. Take that over there.
COVID it out. You won't, it's over.
Well, Dan, I guess that's my next question. What happens if a team gets COVID during the playoffs? They forfeit? Is that
yeah.
right? Wow.
I mean, I
so
guess
it's going to become very critical these last few weeks.
Yeah, you'll go with what you got. During the season, maybe if you had a couple of key players out, since you didn't take a loss, you would say, okay, we just won't play, and it's not a win, but it's not a loss either. But in the playoffs, if you don't play, you're out. It's done. You forfeit to the opponent.
Huh.
So you might be tempted to play with some underclassmen in a situation like that, where maybe during the regular season you wouldn't do that.
That's very interesting. I was talking with an administrator in a regional school, not Nashville where I cover, but a different school, who's got a very good team this year, and they have said their football team is going to virtual education only. They're not going to let the students come to school during that time because they don't want them to get COVID or be exposed to someone, because then they might miss a good chance to win a state title.
Well, that's what happened to some of the Panthers that have been out. They've missed because not necessarily because they had COVID, but because they had one player in particular. I'm not going to mention his name, but was having lunch with somebody that was positive, so he had to do the quarantine.
Exactly, yeah, and that's going to be huge in the playoffs if someone has to miss a week or 2 weeks because of COVID in the playoffs. And
yeah, all it takes is one in the playoffs, and you're done. You forfeit.
Yes. And how everyone's key. All the starters key in the playoffs. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the postseason.
And that makes it really important to win this football game tonight, because if Magnolia wins, and like you said, a lot of it may hinge on the Hot Springs and Hot Springs Lakeside game. If Lakeside wins, then they would probably be the 1 seed. If Hot Springs wins, then Lakeside would probably drop down to 2, and Magnolia would move up to 1 if they win. I mean, you got to win. That's the key. You got to win this football game. I think looked like Hope won the toss and deferred.
That's it, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Hope won the
Magnolia's
toss. They've deferred to the second half, and Magnolia will receive to begin the game tonight.
All right. So we're going to take a quick timeout here. We'll take a 2-minute timeout if we can make 2 minutes. I think we can. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be right back. Well, I tell you what, we'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with the kickoff on the Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. And again, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. Find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you at myfarmers.bank. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back with the kickoff. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Is the Hope side open?
Springs and Hot Springs Lakeside squaring off tonight. You've got, of course, Magnolia and Hope and all the rivalry games. D. Queen and Texarkana were supposed to play tonight, but my understanding, D. Queen has some COVID issues, so they're not playing tonight at Arkansas High. So Arkansas High will miss yet another game. They're going to go through the regular season with a grand total of 5 games. And Mark's over here sneezing COVID. I'm 87% COVID free, as I have to say. 87?
87%.
I'm sorry, but that ain't quite a big enough percentage for me.
Well, it may be up to 88 by now, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I've got some scoreboards pulled up on my phone, so I'll try and keep listeners updated as we go along with that Hot Springs and Hot Springs Lakeside score.
Samuel Munoz kicking it off for the Bobcats. Just a little short pop-up kick. Takes a bounce and then down at the feet of a Panther, and that may be Hope football.
I think Hope recovered.
I think it
on
is.
the
Yeah,
far
it went off the
sideline.
ankles of the short guy there for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Magnolia looked a little surprised to see that little 10, 15-yard pooch kick. I say about a 20-yard pooch kick as Hope will take over at about the 37-yard line of the Panthers.
Gosh, that's not the way you want to start your game, but that's the way it will start. Panthers 1st and 10 from their the Bobcats are 1st and 10 at the Panther 37-yard line. After that kickoff goes to the Bobcats off of a Panther. They got 2 to either side, pistol formation. Morrison Dempsey gives off to his lone running back, just trying to run straight ahead with that one. The running back, Kawan Booker, is hit after, well, I think he actually took a loss. He lost a yard.
Lost a yard, half a yard, something like that. I thought he may have gained a little bit, but no dice there. He ran into a tough Magnolia front on defense.
Coach King, we were talking about that front four for Magnolia. They have been mighty tough this year. Trips to the right side for the Panthers from the shotgun this time. And the quarterback fakes the handoff and keeps trying to run straight ahead. And that's another loss on the play as the Panthers right there to bring him down. Ryder Jackson and a couple other Panthers there to make contact. And he lost, we'll say, one more yard back to the 39. So 3rd down and 12 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it's not the way Magnolia wanted to start the game, but it is the way they wanted their defense to start the game. This is an impressive showing on the first series against Hope.
Well, they go with an empty set now with Dempsey alone in the backfield. He's got 3 to the right, 2 to the left, 5 wide for the Bobcats. Dempsey back to pass. Now trying to elude some Panther Chargers, and he runs to the sideline, and he is not even going to get to the original line of scrimmage. He might have got a yard there. Let's see where they spot it, but it won't be any more than that. Actually,
I think he got back to the line of scrimmage where it was. It's still
that's all he got. Yeah, you're right.
4th and about 12 or 13 to go.
Yeah, 4th and 12. So no gain on the play, and they're not. I don't see their punter.
I think they're going to go for this.
Celerone McFadden is their punter. He's not out there, so they're going for it on 4th and 12 at the Panther 39-yard line. Twins right and left. Back to passes the quarterback, chased out of the pocket, now throws on the run, and that's picked off at the 29-yard line of the Panthers, running back to the near side, and still on his feet, out near midfield, a good cutback by Jakeem Warren. Warren just does get into Hope Bobcat territory just across the 50 as he is brought down.
There was a flag on the play, but I think it's holding against Hope before the pass was thrown. So this should be Magnolia ball following the interception.
Yeah, that's going to be about a 20-yard interception return in that vicinity, it looks like. Yeah, that is you. You got that right. It is holding on the Bobcats and decline, so it'll be Panther football at the they're going to spot it just barely in Hope on the Hope side of the 50-yard line. So we'll just call it the 50.
So Hope with a great opportunity to start the game after the kind of onside kick, but the Magnolia defense really stepped up and shut down Hope. What was that, like -3 yards on total before the interception? That was a really impressive start by the Magnolia defense.
And that's what Magnolia did to DeQueen last week. They held them to negative yards in the whole first half. Flexbone formation, Dalen Blanchard under center. He'll turn, gives to his fullback. That's D-Ray. D-Ray crashes through, cuts right. There's a flag thrown in behind him. He gets over to the right sideline and heads all the way to the end zone. But I believe that's going to be coming back. But D-Ray, I mean, he just ran over people on the line. They throw the
maybe against.
They threw the penalty.
It was kind of a strange. No, it is against.
Yep, holding on the offense.
Little ways downfield to the 40. So I think that's a spot foul. Is that right?
Yeah, and if so, they threw it about where the first down marker is. So if they mark it from there, it's going to come back to the line of scrimmage and basically be a replay. Well, they lost a half a yard. It's actually touching the 50 now. We were calling it the 50 anyway, so we'll just say first down and 10. And by the way, you're going to see wearing number 23 out there, James Darius Smith. He was escorting the Queen and wearing number 23. Jace Carter is normally number 23. We're told Jace Carter's not playing tonight. Why James Darius is wearing 23, I don't know, but he is. And he is the left slot. Gary and Curry is the right slot. Williams the fullback. Right slot comes in motion. Fake to the fullback, and then the ball knocked loose from the quarterback. And I think, looks like Curry got on top of the football at the 45 of Magnolia, a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, Curry doing a good job, alert, falling on the ball, and Magnolia retains possession. Loss of about 6 on the play, however.
It kind of looked like Blanchard was reaching back to hand off, expecting Curry or somebody to come around, but instead a Bobcat kind of ran into it. So it's 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. 1 wide to either side. Again, Smith, the left slot, Curry, the right slot, Williams, the fullback, and Blanchard, the quarterback. Right slot comes in motion. Back to pass is Blanchard. Blanchard's going to take off with it now. He's got the first down inside the 40. He's down inside the 30. Brought down at about the 29-yard line of the Bobcats. He backed up to pass, and he saw an opening. He took off and all the way to the 29, so that's 26 yards and a Panther first down.
Yeah, nice run by Blanchard. It almost looked like if he cut it to the outside there, he might have picked up another 5 or 10 yards, but kept it inside. Still a nice gain, 1st and 10. He was facing a long distance by Blanchard.
8 minutes, 45 seconds, first quarter, clock running, no score. Panthers 1st and 10, 29-yard line of the Bobcats. Curry comes in motion from the right slot. They go to the fullback, Williams. D-Ray will get it to the 26, about 3 yards for the junior fullback for the Panthers.
Second down.
D-Ray going to be playing some basketball before too much longer, won't he?
He certainly will. He'll probably get a little more playing time this year, too, after a couple of starters graduated.
2nd down at about 7. Doesn't look like the line of scrimmage marker is in the same spot as it is, but anyway, I'm going to call it 2nd and 7. 8 minutes to play first quarter. Smith comes in motion. Fake to the fullback, and Blanchard was tripped up. He fell down. Somebody hit that ankle, and he went down, I guess, and going to have a loss on the play. Back to where they got it on the 28-yard line. So 2-yard loss. So from the 28, it's 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. Bring Curry in motion from the right side. See if they want to pass on 3rd and 9. Got 1 wide to either side. It's Harper on the near side. Far side of the field, I think that's Kenny Zhao over there. Play from the sideline. Smith goes in motion from the left slot, and we got a whistle and a flag on the Panthers did not get the playoff. No flag, but Panthers did not get the playoff. They call a timeout. So 7:11 to go, first quarter. No score. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
People's Bank drive-through services at our main bank are back to our regular hours. We're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. To prevent the possible spread of the coronavirus, our lobbies remain closed at each of our locations. Remember, you can bank anywhere, anytime with the People's Bank online banking and mobile app with mobile deposit. Depositing checks on our mobile app is almost as easy as taking a selfie. We're all in this together. Let's continue to keep each other safe. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Magnolia Panthers and the Hope Bobcats here on Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium tonight. Panthers 3rd down and 9. The 28-yard line of the Hope Bobcats. They've added another receiver. They moved the right slot over to the left side as a receiver. Quick swing pass to the near side. That was behind the line, picked up by Curry. It was a lateral pass, so he could pick it up. It was, and he's going to get positive. He may have a first down before going out of bounds right around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that
was a lateral pass
really
off
close.
his hands.
It was definitely lateral, and very smart play by Curry to pursue the ball, pick it up. Great awareness that time, and picks up the first down. What a play by Curry.
So 13 yards on the play to the 15-yard line. So that goes down. Does that go as a running play?
I think it's a pass, like a screen pass. I
Okay.
think.
Well, I'm saying
gonna
it
give
was
him,
incomplete, though. It went to the turf off his hands. So I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I'm going to give it as a passing yards.
Okay. Same set with the right slot over to the left as the receiver, and they just run it straight ahead with D-Ray, and he gets it to the 12-yard line. 3-yard carry for D-Ray.
Gain of about 4 yards. It brings up
second down. Second and 7 for the Panthers. Clock running with 6:22 to play, first quarter. Panthers and Bobcats. Panthers love to beat those Bobcats. Blanchard up under center. Back to his fullback. That is D-Ray, and he just runs it straight ahead, gets inside the 10. Going to be right around the 9.
Up about 3 yards. It brings up third
Looks like
down.
about 3 to the
About
9-yard line. So third and about 4 coming up here.
I believe the Panthers
Long
could
3,
run that.
short 4, whatever.
Yeah, I believe they could run that same play over and over all night long and move it steadily downfield.
They do have the both slots in their positions now with one wide to either side. 3rd and 4. Fake to the fullback, and the quarterback Blanchard keeps it, and they're trying to bring him down, but he is able to get down close to the goal line. Going to be tackled around the 2, maybe inside the 2.
He's down near the goal line. I think you're right. I think he may be inside the 2.
First down, first and goal to goal.
Yeah, I think the
Ball is spotted on about the Hope 2-yard line.
Okay, we'll call it 2. We're not going to argue with Chris Carter. 7 yards so 7 yards on that carry. Ball on the 2-yard line. First and goal for the Magnolia Panthers. As Blanchard looks to the near side. Again, one wide either side. That's Javarier Murphy at fullback. And he takes the handoff on a dive play straight ahead. And he's in. He is in. Javarier Murphy carries it in for the Panthers. 2-yard touchdown run for Murph.
Nice play by the Panthers, just right up the middle time after time, just pounding the middle of the Hope defense. And that time it was an easy touchdown run for Murphy. And now coming on to add the extra point, J. Todd out there.
Todd Baker.
J. Todd's kick is on the way. Would have been good for midfield. It's good. So 7-0 Magnolia, 4:55 to play, first quarter. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. The nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
It though, well, I don't know.
Kicking off for the Panthers, number 36, J. Todd Baker.
So it is 7-0 Magnolia. Scoring drive for the Panthers, 9 plays, 51 yards, took 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Chris Carter asked me earlier if he was too loud, and I said no, so he turned it up about 5 notches. The short kick, a short high pop-up kick from Baker, and he got leveled. He didn't call fair catch, and he got
number
knocked.
24, KD Gully on the kickoff.
Knocked back. Gully caught it, but I don't think he didn't signal fair catch. I didn't see a flag, and Kendrick Carey just plowed into him.
Yeah,
he'll call fair catch next time.
That was a tough hit. He took that time.
So it's going to be Bobcat ball at their 33-yard line.
One of those you can't let bounce because the Magnolia's bearing down on it and a chance to recover.
Yeah, he should have called fair catch. As high as that was and as short as that was, that should have been a fair catch call, but he didn't call it. And so he was fair game. As soon as that ball hit him in the hands, Carey had him in his sights. Pistol formation. Give off to the tailback. He started up the middle, tried to veer off a little bit left, only picked up about a yard. The running back for the Bobcats, Kawan Booker.
That was made by number 66 for Marcus Curry.
Did he get a yard? I'm not sure he got a yard. He got maybe a
Looks
the
like
length of the football.
half a yard, maybe.
Guess we'll call it a yard to the 36-yard line, or 34, excuse me, 34-yard line. 7-0 Magnolia, 4:23 to play in the opening quarter here at Panther Stadium. Send 3 receivers to the left. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeps running straight up the middle, out across the 40, and tackle to be short of the first down, but only by about a yard. Going to be right around the 42. It looks like, so that's going to be about an 8-yard carry for the quarterback, Dempsey.
Here's a flag down. And that's the longest play from scrimmage tonight so far.
It's coming back, a five-yard penalty, the false start. Need to turn the referee down. He is echoing pretty bad when they turn his mic on.
Well, so much for the longest play of the night.
Yeah, so it went the other way. Scratch that 8.
Scratch
that 8 and scratch another 5 back to the 29-yard line.
Take 2. Spotted at the Hope Bobcats.
So it'll be second and about 14 for the Bobcats from their 29. Bobcats, Amorian Dempsey, the quarterback, and flares it out to the left side. Pass caught there, and Panthers able to keep that from being much. Davis and company over there as he threw it to Booker out of the backfield, and Davis over there and company to make the stop. As far as was the 3-yard line.
Yards on the that time. So now they.
So third and about
10
or so, yeah.
About where they were before they started, yeah.
Trips to the right, twins to the left as they go with the empty set. Dempsey wants to throw. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going down to the grass. There's Mr. Zachary, Camo Zachary, back there in the backfield, and he gets the sack all the way back at the 27-yard line. That is a 6-yard loss. You heard Coach King talking about before the game. Farm Bureau makes a presentation for their player, whoever they decide is the player of the week. Last week they picked Camo,
number 1,
Jacameron Zachary, and he was a man. We just didn't have the numbers. We thought about that, but we didn't have the numbers. Didn't have any defensive numbers. The punt got the punt away, and it's going to take a Hope roll. And it's going to roll down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers. That ends up being a 40-yard punt with no return.
Not a bad punt by Hope. I thought he got very close to hitting the foot of number 8, Jakeem Warren of the Panthers.
Yeah, Warren kind of pulled up a little bit, didn't he?
No, that was at.
You're coming over here. Well, I was say the guy that was coming at him.
The person rushing, kind of pulled up. I didn't see who that was, but looked like he had a chance to maybe block it and kind of pulled up at the last moment.
I'm sure they've had the no turnovers, no penalties speech. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their 33-yard line. Out of the flex bone. Right slot, Curry comes in motion. They give to the fullback. Big hole over the left side. He's out over the 40. Ran over one. A flag came in behind him, and he's tackled at the 47-yard line. That's Javarie Murphy on the carry. Let's see what that flag's about.
Yeah, the flag.
Well, that was a huge hole to the left of center.
It really was. He had so much running room that time.
And that's why. That's why. It was a hole.
But it wasn't a hold at the line of scrimmage. It was a hold
it was further down. You're right. Yeah.
So I'm not sure. It came in almost just right before he got tackled. I didn't see what that was. Holding is the call, but I didn't see anyone being held.
So it's a spot foul. So they get a net +1. 1st down and 9 coming up here for the Panthers. So they got 11. They took 10 away. And now 1st and 9. Bring Smith in motion, but they'll give it to the fullback once again. Panthers happy to go with those fullback dives. It's a gain of 2. It's Murphy 2 to the 36. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Magnolia Panthers. 1:45 in the first quarter.
And Panthers looked like they could do that all night, just kind of pound it away at the middle of the Hope defense and move the ball downfield, keep the chains moving.
Blanchard dumps it off to Murphy. Murphy's wide open, running over the right side, and he is grabbed and brought down. There comes the flag. There's going to be a face mask or a horse collar there as he was grabbed by Kobe Conway and pulled down. And Kobe's aunt lives here in Magnolia. She told me earlier, my nephew is Kobe Conway. So I'm not going to point out her name right now since he just got a 15-yard penalty called against him.
And I'll tell you something else on that last play. Dalen Blanchard did a fantastic job under a heavy rush. He did one of those jump passes where he jumped up and just kind of dumped the ball, got it off to Murphy in time, and Murphy making a nice catch on the run. So nice athletic play on both ends of the pass that time by Magnolia.
16 on the pass play and then a 15-yard penalty tacked on. So the ball's at the 33-yard line, and that's somebody called timeout. Well, we'll keep it right here. Try contactless delivery, carry out, or new curbside pickup at your Magnolia Pizza Hut. Call in your order at 870-234-8380 or order online at pizzahut.com. Listen in at halftime. We're going to be naming bringing you our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank serving South Arkansas since 1903, so that'll be coming up for you at halftime during our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. And we remind you, the American Cancer Society recommends that women receive annual mammograms beginning at age 40. At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, they offer state-of-the-art digital mammography in a comfortable and friendly environment. Call to schedule an appointment at 235-3516, 235-3516. First and 10 for the Panthers, 33-yard line of the Bobcats. There's a toss on the sweep. Going left is Curry. Curry inside the 30 as he made one miss. Now he's rolled over as he crosses the 20, and he'll come down at about the 18-yard line. I believe it's going to be spotted, which will be 15 yards for Curry.
Ball is spotted.
That was an awkward tackle.
Yeah, it was.
Curry went down. And what was the yardage?
Kind of rolled that leg up.
That one?
18 yards. So it's first and 10, or excuse me, it's at the 18. From the 33, it was 15. So first and 10 Panthers from the 18. Panthers have been using a tight end here. He's set up on the left side, got one wide out to the right. And Blanchard, the quarterback, fakes the handoff, and Keith ran over people, and here he goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Magnolia, as Dalen Blanchard carries it 18 yards. Panthers take a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, that was a very nice play by Blanchard. Again, showing his athletic ability. In that previous play, he had the jump pass. It was very nice. This time, he broke a tackle, saw an opening, broke a tackle, and now ran another defender into the end zone. Nice running play by Blanchard, and I tell you what, he's looking good so far in the first quarter here tonight.
Yeah, just a sophomore. Extra point kick by Baker on the way, and good. So 14-0 Magnolia, 45.9 seconds left first quarter. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
When everything changes for you, visit Shelter Agent Gary Donfera in Magnolia. So the Panthers, 67-yard, 4-play scoring drive. Took 1 minute and 46 seconds, and Magnolia up by 2 TDs, 14-0. As we near the end of the first quarter. We're having fun so far.
So far, almost a perfect start for Magnolia, except for the kind of onside pooch kick to start the game by Hope that they recovered. Magnolia's played on an almost perfect game here so far.
Kickoff by Baker. That's a line drive kick, and they were playing up, and it's going to end up rolling out of bounds.
That's a shame.
Down inside the 10, yeah. He kicked the fire out of that one. They were expecting the little short pop-up kick there, and And Baker went ahead and kicked it deep.
I was hoping it might die inside the 5-yard line and have a chance to recover, or at least go into the end zone, but kind of curved off at the last minute, went out of bounds. And I tell you what, Hope looked like they were going to start deep in their own territory at best. Instead, they're going to get a break and start at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Hope. Ball is spotted at the Hope.
That's where the Bobcats start this drive. First down and 10. 14-0 Magnolia. Trips left for the Bobcats. Amarian Dempsey is the quarterback. One Booker, I think that's still Booker. Yep, at tailback. He takes the handoff, runs straight ahead, across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Picked up about 2.
Gain of about 2 yards.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Hope try and run the ball more to the outside. The strength of this Magnolia defense seems to be that defensive front four, and they didn't. Hope keeps trying to find a hole in it, and so far there's none to be found. You'd think they might try to the outside a time or two, just see if something else might work.
3 receivers again to the left side. Fake the handoff. Quarterback will keep it this time. Dempsey running to the near side, and he'll run it out of bounds just inside, just across the 45 to. So he's out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. He picks up 9 yards.
Yeah, and he gets the first down of the night for the Hope Bobcats.
Dempsey is a big part running and passing for this Hope Bobcat offense. I think mainly the running part. Devin Gunn's out there at one of the corners for the Panthers. Dunn just a sophomore, getting a lot of playing time these days. Handoff going to the tailback, and that's a little more off tackle to the left side, but still, they're just kind of running it right at that defensive line.
Yeah, it's surprising that we just saw Dempsey, take it to the outside and pick up good yardage. Why not do that a little bit more often? Try and take it to the outside.
Gain of about 3 yards.
We don't want to talk too loud.
First quarter.
Yeah, they might hear us and decide, why didn't we think of that?
That's the end of 1. But the gain was 3. It's 14-0 Magnolia after 1. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Hiring someone you trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust has been at the top of our list. When you need to get precious cargo from one place to another without worrying about damage, delays, or lost freight, Bo Moses Trucking is the one to count on. Based in Magnolia, Arkansas since 1999, we have the resources and equipment to take care of all your flatbed freight hauling. Visit us on Facebook or call 870-234-2803. Bo Moses Trucking. Trust us to go the distance.
I'm sure it's the video because we're using a cordless for that. We're ready. Hey, did you hear that? Us on the video feed. Okay, we're ready. Might be me gasping for air. Second down and 7 for the Bobcats. Trips to the left side. Little inside handoff going to Booker. Booker running to the left side. And he's caught up with from behind by Harper, Marcus Harper, and he just grabs him. That almost looked like touch football there. He kind of touched him with both hands, and he went down. So a loss of, did he lose a yard? I think he lost a yard, yeah. On my wheel it goes as a loss, so 3rd and 8 for the Bobcats. Yeah, I mean, that was not a wicked tackle. He just kind of touched him and down he went.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, no joke. They go with the empty set, and he wants to throw, and he threw that pass high, and that bounces. And Mike Jones had an easy pick. It bounced back to him. It bounced off a body and came back. It was hanging in the air. All Mike had to do was run under it and haul it in. I think he might have taken his eyes off it, trying to figure out what he was going to do with it after he caught it, but. You got to catch that thing first. Mike.
I think he got so excited when he saw that ball just
you think he won't hear about that a few times
down
tonight?
from the heavens, and all he had to do was reach out his hands and catch that. Goes right through his hands. So you understand why he's not playing receiver for the Panthers.
He might hear about that a few times tonight. And for the week ahead. 4th and 8, so they're going to punt it away. Celerome McFadden is their punter. Had to pick that one up. Punts a knuckler. It bounces at the 28, rolls inside the 25, and ends up inside the 20. So the Panthers will have the football just inside their 20-yard line. I'll tell you one thing, that the old boy's got a pretty good roll on his punts. That goes about 33 yards without a return. That thing was knuckling.
Yeah, that was it was kind of lucky on Hope's part as well, because that snap was very low, kind of rolled to the punter. Punter doing a nice job picking it up on the roll and getting it off, and then gets off a nice kick, as you said. Magnolia starting in just about its worst field position of the night at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah. Panthers out of their flex bone with one receiver to either side. James Darius Smith is the left slot. Gary Curry is the right slot. Darrellin Williams is the fullback, and again, Dalen Blanchard is the quarterback for the Panthers. 11:01 to play second quarter. Left slot comes in motion. Ooh, the ball ends up on the ground as they tried to hand off to the fullback, and I believe Hope got on top of that football. They did. The Blanchard had to try to come back for it after it hit the ground, and there was a body between Williams and the football, and Hope just got on top of it.
Recovers the fumble for Hope.
Well,
Hope football, 1st and 10.
That's a tough break. Magnolia had a chance to drive the ball pretty much the length of the field and really put Hope under some pressure there. Instead, Hope now in great field position at their own at the Panther 22-yard line, and a chance with their best field position of the night to put some points on the board.
3 receivers bunched on the right side, 1 into the boundary to the left. Running back. Nope, that's not. That's Kawan Booker. But the quarterback keeps running left, and he sees nothing opening up in front of him. So Dempsey just runs it out of bounds.
Well, he saw a sea of red that time, and that sea not parting. So
yeah, he just got a yard on the play.
He was lucky to get a yard.
2nd down 9.
Panthers weren't given. So 2nd and 9 for the Bobcats. They're going to send Booker over to the right side. They'll have 3 receivers over there and 2 to the left, so they're going 5 wide here. Dempsey alone in the backfield out of the shotgun. Bring a man in motion left to right, and they faked the jet sweep handoff, but the quarterback Dempsey keeps. And he didn't even get a step in, did he?
I think he lost a
he lost yardage. He didn't even make a step forward after pulling it back from the man in motion. He's down for a 3-yard loss at the 24.
Yeah, good penetration that time by the Magnolia defensive front, and really on top of Dempsey that time before he even had a chance to take a step.
That was McFadden that came in motion. He's one of the wide receivers, but he's also their punter. 2 receivers to either side. 3rd down and about 12. Dempsey back to pass. He throws up kind of a fade over to the left side. He just threw it up. Panthers had double coverage there on McFadden, and there was no chance whatsoever for McFadden to pull it in. Well, plus it was out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. McFadden tried to make a nice play on it. Was standing kind of right on the sideline, tried to go up and bring it down, but just over his head. So it's going to bring up 4th down. It looks like the Bobcats are going to go for a field goal. Spotted at the 30. This will make it a 40-yard attempt here.
This is Samuel Munoz.
40-yard attempt.
Their kicker from the left hash mark. So 40-yard field goal attempt for Munoz. Snap is good. It's down. The kick is away. Looks like it's
just a little short.
Little bit.
It was on target that time, but just a little short.
Yeah, he was on line.
Maybe missed it by 2 yards, maybe at the most.
Comes up just short on a 40-yard field goal attempt, so the Panthers will take over. Yeah, from my understanding, at least from what I've heard, Torres normally has been their kicker, but they were saying that Munoz may be the kicker tonight, and sure enough, he is.
Well, that was
He's
a
got a pretty good
kick.
leg.
Yeah, real good.
Just
missed on a 40-yarder by maybe 2 yards at the most. So
they did everything right there. They just he just didn't quite get enough on it. So the Panthers have it at their 20-yard line.
Well, that's 2.
So the defense gets a stop.
Yeah, 2 good opportunities by Hope's offense, not able to get any points.
The quarterback, Blanchard, keeps it, and he comes out of a crowd and ends up running over to the right sideline and keeps on motoring, and he gets a good run out of it, knocked out of bounds finally at the 44-yard line. So 24 yards on the carry for Dalen Blanchard.
Even when they tried to throw it down out of bounds, he still wouldn't go down. So good run by Blanchard. He's been leading the offense tonight, touchdown run and throwing the ball well on the few occasions they've thrown it. So nice job by Blanchard leading the team, and as you mentioned, just a sophomore.
Yeah, this is just his third start, too, at quarterback for the Panthers. Actually, I don't think he had played a game at quarterback had even taken a snap that I'm aware of. But the last 3 games, he has been the starter, and he's done a good job for him. There's a toss on a sweep to Curry around the left end. Good blocking in front of him. He's got the first down, and he is down, going to be tackled inside the 40. He did a little roll there. Let's see where they're going to spot him down. About the 38, maybe the 37. I think they're going to spot it at the 38. So that'll be 18 yards on the Curry carry.
First and 10, Magnolia.
Between the Curries and the carries and the carrying of the ball, I've been a confused fellow all year.
Well,
doesn't take much with that. You know that.
The good news is, though, you don't have to be confused when Magnolia has the ball. You know they're going to run it most of the time and run it effectively.
There's a sweep to the near side with Curry coming in motion from the left side. I think that's Curry, or is that? No, that's James Darius, excuse me. James Darius, and he's tackled shy of the 35-yard line.
Gain of about 4 yards.
They're putting it right on the 36, so just 2 yards to the 36. Second down and 8.
2 yards brings up second down.
Second and 8 after that 2-yard gain. 8 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. 14-0. Battling it out with Chris Carter over here. Second and 8. 1 wide either side for the Panthers. Coming up on 8 minutes to play in the second quarter, and running near side, that is Carey. He dodges one on the sideline, and he's going to the house. Up the near sideline, tiptoed that sideline, even after getting hit, refused to go out of bounds, and he carried it all the way to the end zone. 36 yards on the carry for Bug. Kendrick Carey.
What a run that one was. Great run by Carey. Just, I don't know how he stayed in bounds, kind of tiptoed down the sideline, as you said. Nice play, and the Panthers now kind of a commanding lead, three touchdown lead at this point.
Extra point kick by Baker is on the way, and good. 21-0 Magnolia with 7:58 to play second quarter. This is Panther football in Magnolia's country, 99.1. Membership drive is underway at Columbia County Ambulance Service. Columbia County Ambulance has twice been named the Arkansas Ambulance Service of the Year. Membership prices haven't changed since 1988. Normal annual fees are $40 for an individual or $60 for a family. Renew your membership before November 13th and receive $10 off the family and individual membership prices. Renew today at Columbia County Ambulance, 218 South Pine in Magnolia, or renew online at ColumbiaCountyAmbulance.com. Come enjoy the new chicken. Well, the Panthers won 80 yards in just 4 plays. Took 2 minutes and 41 seconds. The defense makes a stop. Forces Hope to try to kick a field goal. They missed the 40-yard attempt. Magnolia took over at their 20, and they marched it down the field in a hurry.
Yeah, Magnolia's offense looking really good. Defense looking really good. So, this is what you want to see if you're Magnolia, the coaches. A team that's playing well, kind of peaking as they go into the postseason, heading into the playoffs, and Magnolia looking very sharp here tonight in Week 10 of the season.
Dempsey's the deep man for Hope. Let's see if they kick it deep again. They didn't have anybody back there last time. This time he does kick deep. Dempsey hauls it in back at his 7-yard line. Runs straight ahead up the left hash mark, out across the 20, and he is finally bottled up and brought down at around the 22-yard line. So Baker went ahead and kicked it deep. Baker's he's got a good leg on him. But Dempsey is I think he's the athlete on that Bobcat team.
2-yard line, brings up first and 10.
Yeah, he's very good. I think Booker's a good athlete as well as McFadden,
right.
the punter who also plays wide receiver. He's tall. He's hard to defend. If they can just get the ball to him, which they haven't been very effective at doing so far tonight.
21-0 Magnolia. Bobcats first and 10 from their 22-yard line. Dempsey out of the shotgun. Got three receivers bunched on the right side. He hands it off to Booker. Booker trying to go on a sweep around the right end, but he was leveled in the backfield.
He's going to lose a yard that time.
Yeah, depending on where they spot this, he may.
Number 33.
Dempsey's kind of down. Is he tying his shoe? Yeah, I think he's tying his shoe.
Yeah. I noticed he did that earlier, maybe the last drive. I don't know if he's having a problem with his shoelaces tonight. But
they did lose a yard down the play. I mean, that might have jarred a few fillings loose, that hit.
Yeah, you get the feeling, hopes, the enthusiasm kind of draining out, the will to win kind of draining out here as Magnolia's lead continues to grow.
Dempsey wants to throw, chased out of the pocket, rolling out right, still looking. He is in trouble. He's got Panthers all over the place after him. Now he comes back left, and Carey is there, and he won't turn loose as he spins him around and throws him to the ground.
Yeah, nice play by Magnolia's defense, just not giving the running back Dempsey a hole to run through. Even when it looked like he was cutting it back the other way, it looked like he might have some open space. Carey comes up, shuts that down, and a big loss on the play.
They spotted at the 18-yard line, so a 3-yard loss. And Bobcats now third down and about 13 for Hope. Yeah, this Panther defense. I realized last week was DeQueen, and they hadn't had a win all year, and Hope now has only got one win this year. But this Panther defense looks mighty tough. We got a timeout. 6:16 to play second quarter. 21-0 Magnolia. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Come enjoy the new chicken collection at Subway. Their new fan faves. For a limited time, Subway is featuring barbecue chicken, also buffalo chicken featuring Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Just $5.39 for a 6-inch or $8.49 for a foot-long. Make it a meal with chips and drink for just $2.75 more. Barbecue chicken and buffalo chicken. Get them while they last at Subway on East Main in Magnolia and at the Subway inside Walmart. So Panthers up 21-0 over the Hope Bobcats. Got the Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming up for you a little later. Injuries, surgeries, and many illnesses often require physical therapy as part of the healing process. At the MRMC LifeSmart Rehabilitation Center, they specialize in getting you back on your feet and into your normal routine. Ask your healthcare provider about your physical therapy needs and ask for the MRMC LifeSmart Rehabilitation Center. Bobcats, they took a nice long time out there. Now they're back out on the field. Third down and a long 13 here for the Bobcats from their 18-yard line. Dempsey out of the shotgun with Booker to his left. Two receivers to either side. The ball's at the left hash mark. Long count. Play clock just now down to 10. A look to the sideline. Now the snap. Dempsey back to pass. Now trying to find an opening. Lets it fly, and it's caught out at the 45-yard line. That's that big, tall punter / wide receiver, Chellerome McFadden, who hauls it in. And it's going to be a first down out to, ends up out around the 48-yard line of the Bobcats. That's 30 yards. On the pass play.
Yeah, that was a nice play, and McFadden doing a good job, kind of boxing out the defender, keeping the defender behind him, and just going up and making the catch. I don't know his height, don't have that in front of me, but he's got some height on him and used it to his advantage on that play.
Yeah, I think he may be a little bit taller than that. I'm going by max preps. You can't always rely on them. Little sweep on the right side as they hand off to Kawan Booker, and Booker will pick up a first down. He ends up down inside the 40 at about the 39, 38-yard line. Let's see, 38 we'll call it.
So that's 55 John Odell, number 33 Sean Bell.
10 yards. Excuse me, 14 yards. 14 yards for the first down. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. I'm not sure I moved my wheel on the last one. We might have to do some guesswork, but it was a first down run.
First down, another first down.
Three receivers to the short side of the field on the right. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he's got three Panthers in the backfield. As he took the handoff, all three tackled him on the legs, and he just dropped. He just dropped at the 42-yard line. So that's a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and that went to Booker. You got to think Booker's a little bit tired. He just carried on that long run on the previous play. Doesn't hope to have other players besides Booker and Dempsey back there. Any other playmakers they can give the ball to. I mean, they're the only two who have carried from the backfield tonight, and you got to think it's wearing on them somewhat.
Yeah, I'm told they've got another running back that runs some, and then they've got a couple freshmen they brought up, but I don't think we've seen the freshman yet. Handoff to the tailback, just straight up the middle, and he waited on his blocking there.
20,
and that's Booker again, and Booker down to the 31-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers. Picks up 11 on that carry.
11 yards. Ball is spotted at the Panther 31
So it'll be third and about 4.
Well, if he follows his past pattern, he's going to lose yardage on the next carry. Because that's what he's been doing. He'll carry for a gain, lose some yardage in the next play. But hope will, go to the air or go to
Three receivers to the right, and about 3 Panthers come across the line of scrimmage.
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
So 5-yard penalty against the Panthers, offside.
First down.
After the penalty, results in a first down. First and 10, Hope.
4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Panthers with a 21-0 lead. Fake the handoff, and the quarterback Dempsey keeps it, runs up the middle, then pops it out to the left side. He's down inside the 10. He was running for that left corner, couldn't get there. Panthers force him out at around the 3-yard line.
Just a nice run by Dempsey, and you can see Hope does have some talented playmakers on the team. Just having some trouble getting the players into open space against this Magnolia defense. Panthers have done a nice job containing Hope's offense tonight, but Bobcats doing a better job on this drive. Their best chance to score so far tonight inside the 5.
So that's first and goal at the 3 for the Bobcats. Got a flag with the snap.
Dead ball.
On the defense, Magnolia offside against it. That'll be half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be down inside the 2-yard line.
So an update from Garland County. Hot Springs Lakeside leading Hot Springs 21-0 in the second quarter.
That's kind of what I was expecting.
Kind of the same score we've got here right now.
Go to Booker, trying to get around the left end rather than going straight ahead. They tried to sweep him left, and I don't think he got any gain on that play. It's still going to be right around the 2-yard line.
No gain.
Yep, no gain, right on the 2.
Second down 2.
Jeff telling me earlier that backward pass to Curry goes as a running play and a fumble recovered by the offense.
Okay.
I don't know when he sent that text. I just checked my text messages. All of a sudden it went berserk over here. Dempsey out of the shotgun. Goes back to his tailback. That's a different tailback, and he's able to get across. That's a freshman, KD Gully, that carries it across the goal line for a 2-yard carry for the Bobcats. 2-yard run.
2-yard touchdown run.
For KD Gully.
In to attempt the extra point.
That's 27 seconds to play in the second quarter. And Munoz is on for the extra point for the Bobcats. And the Panthers come across the line again. We're going to have another. I think we're going to have another offside against the Panthers. Yep. So half the distance to the goal.
You have to wonder with this big lead, 21-0, maybe the Panthers lost concentration just a little bit on this particular drive, and they haven't looked quite as sharp as they did earlier in the game. And Hope, did a nice job taking it down the field on this drive.
So that'll move it a little bit closer for the extra point kick. Good snap. It's down. The kick's away, and it is good. So 21-7. Magnolia with 2:27 in the second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Hey everyone, Lucas Cheatham here. Have a case of the summertime blues? Well, Health Quest Therapy is here for you. We know it's hot out there, but it's time to get active. Come say hi to our new physical therapist, Morgan Heggai. Morgan is not only certified in treating neurological conditions like Parkinson's, but she is also certified in our newest service, dry needling. Don't worry, Health Quest Therapy is following all social distancing guidelines. Stop by and see us at 1515 East Main in Magnolia. Stay cool, y'all.
So the Bobcats get on the board, a 9-play scoring drive, 78 yards, took 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Panthers, what they get, like 3?
I think 3
offside penalties
on
there
on that drive, yeah.
Kickoff, a little short pop-up kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. Kicked it into the Hope sideline. Went out of bounds at about the 40-yard line of Magnolia. You know, the initial kickoff in the game, they went with one of those short kicks, and they bounced it in front of the up man for the Panthers, and it bounced off his shin. And the Bobcats came up with the football, but no chance to recover if you kick it out of bounds.
No, you can't do that, and Magnolia gets good field position as well. Following that kick that goes out of bounds, they'll take it at the spot where it goes out.
Yeah, they're on 46. So Panther football, they'll try. They got 2:27 to try to answer that Hope touchdown.
Plenty of time and a couple of timeouts left.
Running it straight ahead, the fullback dive they go with Javorie Murphy on the carry.
Gain of about 2 yards.
Spotted out there on the 48, so just 2 yards on the carry. Clock running, coming up on the 2-minute mark. I don't know about you, but I want that touchdown back. But they're looking like they're content to just run out the clock in the first half, and if they break one, so be it. Left slot comes in motion. Fake to the fullback. Quarterback Blanchard keeps it. She should be really close to a first down as he's tackled inside the 45 of Hope at the 44. An 8-yard carry for Blanchard, and that'll move the chains.
For a Magnolia Panther.
Yeah, that's going to be enough for the first down at the 44-yard line of the Bobcats. Clock moving, 1:35 and counting here in the second quarter.
So 1st and 10 Panthers, down to a minute and a half. Stopped it at 1:32. Bobcats taking a player that had an injury, maybe. Had to get a player out.
Yeah, or maybe a problem with his helmet.
He's a big fella. Gregory Burton. Left slot comes in motion. There's the toss on the sweep to James Darius Smith running right. Good block from Curry, but one of the Bobcats able to get around there and slow down James Darius. He'll end up getting about 8 or 9 to the Bobcat 35, running to the right sideline. That'll be right on the 35 where he goes out, so that will be 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and a yard for the Panthers. Coming up on a minute to play in the half.
And Curry had a chance to go out of bounds that time. Probably wishes he had now. Would have saved a lot of time. And now Hope wants a timeout.
Yeah, timeout taken by the Bobcats. They're hoping they'll get the football back, but it's just 2nd and a yard. I think maybe they're going to have get that inspirational talk. We don't want to give that touchdown up that we just got. So,
I don't think there's any way they can get the ball back. If nothing else, like you say, just to talk to him about stopping Magnolia on this drive. That's the last timeout for Hope here before the half. And Magnolia moving the ball well. Here on 2nd and short, with the Panthers maybe try a play action pass and throw one downfield, or a quarterback draw perhaps, something like that that's maybe unexpected.
Well, coming up at the half, we're going to be bringing you our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight, so listen in at the half. Bodcall Bank, serving South Arkansas since 1903. So it's 2nd and 1 for the Panthers at the 35-yard line of the Bobcats. 57.7 on the clock. Right slot came in motion, Curry, and now he'll reset. They've got James Darius Smith in the left slot. He comes in motion now. And they fake to the fullback. Blanchard, the quarterback, keeps it. And then he'll cut running right with it. Got inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Picked up about 7 yards on the carry. And that'll be a first down for the Panthers.
Stops the clock with 51 seconds left, but now started again.
So Panthers will line up in a hurry, down to 44 seconds. Blanchard back to pass, got some time, got an open man. Hopped up to get it as Curry. Did he get across the goal line? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Magnolia, as he had to go high. He had to really stretch out, and when he came down, his feet went out from under him, but he fell across the goal line for the touchdown.
Yeah, the pass a little high that time, and a nice catch by Curry. Kind of running backwards almost to wait for the ball, and when he did, he was able to come down and come across the goal line. Just a nice play, good concentration by Curry.
28-yard pass play to Curry. The extra point kick by Baker. He kicked that one into the next county. 37.2 seconds left in the second quarter. 28-7 Magnolia. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Having been established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bodcall Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind, be considerate, be Bodcall.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. So Panthers, Baker will kick it off to the Bobcats. Scoring drive for the Panthers, 5 plays, 54 yards, took just a minute and 50 seconds. They scored too quickly. So now the Bobcats will get an opportunity.
Well, thing recover an onside kick, they got time to score again. I've got a feeling we won't see that here.
It's short enough to be one. Fair catch is called on the near side. One of the short men there for the Bobcats. He did. I don't think he's the guy.
I don't
took
think so
the lick
either,
earlier when he did not fair catch, and he just got laid out. That was Davian Durden who caught that pop-up kick. So Bobcats will have it at their 42-yard line, and they have 0 timeouts. And now the scoreboard died. 36.9 to play in the half. It came back. 28-7, Magnolia leads.
Well, if you hope you've got nothing to lose here, I mean, why not throw one deep and see if you can make something happen? They do have 5 wide receivers.
Yeah, we haven't had a pick 6 yet tonight. Empty set. Dempsey,
don't give away my plan.
Dempsey out of the shotgun. They fake the jet sweep. Dempsey keeps it, and he's caught up with from behind by Sean Bell, and Bell rolls him over after a very short gain. Clock continues to run. The gain was about 2. And the Bobcats line up again in a hurry. They don't have any timeouts. 16 seconds. Trips to the left side. Dempsey looking. He rolls left. He's in trouble. Got one on his heels, and he's going to run it out of bounds on the near side after a pickup of around 5. They're going to spot it out at the 48-yard line. So about 4 yards on the game to the 48. And 7 seconds. Third down and about 4 for the Bobcats from their 48-yard line. So this will probably be the last play of the first half. Magnolia up 28-7 over the Bobcats. 2 receivers either side. Dempsey with 1 back in the backfield. Bring a man in motion from the right. They'll go with the jet sweep. Now they're going to go with the reverse. And look like they're trying to do a reverse pass, but McFadden can't get away from he's got Panthers all over him, and now he finds the man, and he got it away to Eric Haney. Haney trying to get away from some tacklers, but he's tackled at the 41-yard line of Magnolia. So the play ends up going for 11 yards. The little razzle-dazzle there on the last play
Yeah,
of
they
the first half.
trying to run that reverse and then have the running back throw it, and that time does not work.
That was their punter. Well, you figure, normally a punter is kind of a would-be or quarterback hopeful. So they gave him an opportunity there to throw the pass, and he got it complete to Haney. But Panthers were all over that, and they tackled him pretty quickly. So that brings us to the end of the first half. 28-7 Magnolia after one half of play. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson have made adjustments to keep you safe and still give the best care possible with the transition to phone and telemedicine visits. All routine visits such as follow-ups, medication refills, or wellness and general checkups will be seen 8:30 to 11 a.m. All sick visits from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 to 2 on Fridays. If you have fever, please call the medical staff to tell them you're there, then stay in your car till they call you. Find more information on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson, thank you for your cooperation.
This time, Connor, we're going to do a 2-minute break here, by the way. This time, Lee.
Getting a Coke at McDonald's is easier done than said. How so? Well, by the time I finished the sentence, you could have already pulled up to the drive-thru window, handed over $1, and grabbed your Coke. Instead, you're listening to me just talk to you about how delicious, fizzy, and amazing a Coke from McDonald's would be when you could already be enjoying the happiness I'm describing. In fact, right now, you'll be like 4 tasty gulps in. That fourth gulp. Man, it's special.
Right now, McDonald's, get $1 any size soft drink or sweet tea. You pick the flavor. Any size, $1. Limited time offer. Prices of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Become one of the many satisfied patients who use Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Refilling your prescriptions is easy with Prince Pharmacy's new mobile app. You can also refill or transfer prescriptions on their new website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy still has their 24-hour refill line, too. Call 234-7292 anytime. Prince Pharmacy also has a convenient drive-thru and free delivery in the Magnolia city limits. See how they make a difference at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
And what you got, man? Are you there yet, or we need to take another break?
I'm working on it right now. We're getting closer.
Need a calculator?
Need a calculator.
Are you going to take your shoes off?
I might have to. Yeah,
you got to warn me taking your shoes off.
I might need your shoes off before we go. So
I may need a little bit more social distancing if you take your shoes off. It make it
I've got to take your shoes off too. I've got to have
you think you're going to need my toes too?
Your toes too, exactly.
Yeah, the Panthers they had a very good first half.
Very good first half. Very effective on the ground game. Good running. So a good job by the Panthers.
Well, I tell you what, you go ahead and continue with what you're doing. I'm going to give a scoring summary from the first half, and then we'll either take a break or if you're ready, we'll get to your numbers. But Panthers scored first at the 4:55 mark of the first quarter on a 2-yard run by Javorie Murphy. The extra point kick by Jayton Baker was good. Panthers took a 7-0 lead. Dalen Blanchard then scored next for the Panthers with 45.9 seconds left in that first quarter. An 18-yard run by Blanchard. Baker's kick 2-0. Second made it a 3-touchdown mark of the second quarter. It was Bug carrying it in. Kendrick Carey, 36-yard run. Jayton Baker kicked the extra point, 21-0 Magnolia. Bobcats then got on the board late in the second quarter at the 2:27 mark. They had a freshman running back, runner Gully one of their freshmen carried it in from 2 yards out, and Munoz kicked the extra point, made it 20. That cut the Magnolia lead to 21-7. And then the Panthers scored very quickly after that. Blanchard on a 28-yard pass play to Curry threw it up pretty high, and Curry, they list Curry at 5'8", and boy, I tell you what, if he'd have been 5'7.5", I don't think he'd have pulled that pass down. He was able to go up and get it, and he was fully extended, and he came down, and he couldn't get his feet under him when he came down, but he fell across the goal line with the football going across the goal line. So a touchdown with 37.2 seconds left in the second quarter. A 28-yard pass play from Blanchard to Curry. Baker's kick made it 28-7, and that is where we stand at the half. And we'll take a break and come right back with more on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
In 2009, the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place became the first long-term care facility in Arkansas to offer the greenhouse concept. Now, 10 years later, Wentworth continues to be an industry leader. Wentworth has been able to maintain their 5-star status, the highest rating attainable by CMS. Wentworth offers both short-term rehab and long-term care beds. If you would like a tour of the cottages at Wentworth, stop by and see us on the Warning Springs Road or give us a call at 870-234-1361.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
All your automotive needs in one stop at Spittler Tire and Auto. Spittler Tire and Auto has 9 service bays and a full team of top-notch mechanics. Their years of experience is just what your ride needs to get back to peak performance. Trust Spittler Tire and Auto with your tires, brakes, alignments, mufflers, oil changes, tune-ups, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, they'll get it done right at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center at 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Totally, yeah. Whatever you do to do it.
Present your very own Magnolia High School Panther Band.
There it is.
Song selection being played is titled Veterans Day Salute. That is a medley
Talk to me, Chrissy. Okay. Oh. We'll get you some more halftime stats here in just a little bit, but right now we're going to take a break for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. The Panther Spotlight brought to you by Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Your needs are always first at Bodcall Bank. Go by and see the new Bodcall Bank at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia, or visit 307 Thomas Street in Stamps. I was just over there yesterday, day before, talking with Jeff White and Corey Keith and Callie Epperson and the whole bunch of them over there. Yeah, they do a great job. We got Chris Carter. All right, this is your chance. You can give me back. Give me back. I've been working on Chris Carter pretty bad.
He has been on me the whole night about my microphone being too hot outside, and I love Dan.
Hey, I get on Sam Austin.
Well, then I don't feel so bad. But no, Dan does. We appreciate all you do for us, Dan, and thank you for the subway this evening, and we've thoroughly enjoyed having you do our radio, and Mark Trout, my good buddy.
Yeah, and before we get to this, I commented to you earlier, and people go to the Magnolia High School Facebook page when they presented the homecoming court when you had the coronation today. You gave a nice speech, and
Thank you.
And I told Chris earlier he was talking about that he was telling them surround yourself with good people, and I thought there was a plug coming for Dan Gregory there, but it never came.
Yeah, Dan and we have spent a lot of time together, and you know that I included you in that statement. But yeah, it was a nice ceremony this afternoon,
it really was,
this morning in the arena, and so to top it off this evening with a 28-7 lead at half can't ask for much more other than great Subway sandwiches and great friends in a press box.
Well, one thing you know about me is I get off topic sometimes, so you have to kind of bring me back.
But we're talking about the Bodcall Bank Spotlight, I think.
Yeah, the Panthers spot. Yeah, the Bodcall Bank Panthers Spotlight, and this young lady, she's a dandy, isn't she? Jade Snyder.
Oh, Jade is phenomenal. Jade, we're lucky to have Jade not only on the volleyball team, but also, she's a projected 4-year starter at catcher, started her freshman year. She's involved in all kinds of stuff on campus. Great family, her mom Stacy, just good people. Jade is a jewel in our school. She's involved in the AP stands for Advanced Placement, Dan. Remember last week you kept saying AP, and I don't have Carter here to talk about what AP is, but AP does
Well, I was pretty sure it was Advanced Placement, but I wasn't 100%.
I'm getting you back, okay?
Yeah.
No, it's Advanced Placement, and Jade is involved in AP Literature and Language, 2 very difficult courses on our campus. She's also just an amazing person, just smiling all the time. I see her coming in the door or through the gates in the mornings, and she is always smiling. Had to sit out this volleyball season her senior year due to an ankle injury, and we missed her on the volleyball court, but we are excited to have her on the softball diamond for sure. Jade's hobbies include hanging out with family, and friends. When I ask her, I say, what do you like to do? And immediately she said, I like to just be around my family and friends. And so, that's pretty
I'm sure they like to be around her too.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And she plans on going to SAU, where she wants to major in physical therapy. She is currently carrying a 3.7 GPA. I'm certain you were right up there at that time in those AP classes too, Dan, up in Missouri.
You talk about language and literature. That's probably, when I was in high school, probably my worst classes.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that I use now.
Well,
and,
exactly.
My best class was math.
Right.
And most of the math I do, I could use my fingers and toes.
In your profession, you're now using English language and literature. But Jade is a wonderful person, very sweet girl, and we are so happy to have her on our side of the fence, if you will, and she's just something that we're very proud of, and she's going to go on and do wonderful things and represent not only Magnolia High School but also our community, and that's the good stuff that we talk about.
Yeah, and we're very proud to feature Jade Snyder in our Bodcall Bank Panthers Spotlight. Again, Bodcall Bank, 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. The new bank, also 307 Thomas Street in Stamps, serving South Arkansas since 1903. Thank you, Chris Carter. Appreciate you coming down and helping us out with that. Panthers lead 28-7. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll get Mark Trout back over here, and we'll talk about some of the first half stats when we come back on the Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, our team of primary care physicians and nurse practitioners stand ready to care for every member of your family, young and old alike, throughout a lifetime. From family practice and adult medicine to pediatrics and women's health, we offer trusted health care right here at home. It's lifelong care for the life of your family. In-person and telemedicine appointments are available, so visit the clinic's webpage at magnoliarmc.org and call today.
What's better than a helping hand? How about one you can actually shake? At Farm Bureau Insurance, that's exactly what you get. There's a local agent like me in every county, and we're passionate about helping our local communities thrive. For me, it's more than a job, it's a calling. I'm Stephen Zorsch. Call me at 234-1966 for an auto, home, or life insurance quote, and learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. That's Stephen Zorsch at 234-1966.
Southern Medical Group continues to take extra precautions to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Southern Medical Group's new respiratory clinic is open. The clinic treats patients with respiratory illness, fever, cough, shortness of breath, suspected COVID-19 or exposure. Patients, please park on the left side of the building and give us a call to check in. You will then be escorted through an alternative entrance. Please do not enter the main building. Let's keep all patients safe. Thank you for allowing our family to take care of yours. We see so many financial scams. Defend yourself. Review your credit reports at least once a year to make sure no one has opened any fraudulent accounts in your name. Be alert for suspicious email. No legitimate business will use this method to tell you that you have to provide personal or financial information. Resist offers for investments that say act now. And if you still get paper financial documents, shred them when they're no longer needed. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Mark Woods, Steve Hardy, Laura Kroll, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back to Panther Stadium, where the Panthers leading the Hope Bobcats. You know it's a good night when you're beating the Bobcats. Panthers are up 28-7. It's a long way from over, but it is halftime, and Mark Trout's over there. Mark's kind of like me. He can't keep his eye on the ball.
He's five. I was checking
looking
the scores,
and
Lakeside now leading Hot Springs 28-0, and that scores at halftime. So
they're
it looks like
well,
Magnolia and Lakeside both will win tonight.
Yeah, if what we speculated earlier is true, then that would mean Lakeside would end up being a 1 seed and Magnolia the 2 seed, and the Panthers should be at home next week against somebody.
And of course that
that's not,
could change, but that's
There's
the way we
understand
it
there.
right now. That's the way it's looking. But I'm sure you'll have more on the air in the next few days about what's going on with the playoff brackets. But the main thing we know is that Magnolia will be at home for the first game of the playoffs. Whether it's
we know, and that's
the week
not
after.
that's not definite, but
we think
that
according to a lot of things.
According to our speculation, it is correct. We're not 100% sure on anything, to be quite honest.
Let's call Georgia, see if they can count the votes on that one for us as well. What's going to happen there?
Yeah, we may be some late arriving votes come in tomorrow and totally debunk everything that we have said here tonight. So what have you got?
Okay, we got some stats, and the stat. This is one of those games where the stats pretty much reflect what's happened on the field so far, and Magnolia's 3-touchdown lead. Magnolia tonight has rushed for 184 yards and passed for 53, 237 total yards tonight for the Panthers. Meanwhile, Hope tonight has rushed the ball 52 yards, passed for 45. Most of those yards came on just a couple of plays. The Bobcats with 97 total yards.
You know how many plays each team has?
I'd have to figure that one up, but I could get that for you.
No, not a big deal. Not a big deal.
For Magnolia, the quarterback's doing a fine job. Dalen Blanchard running the ball 6 times, 88 yards. Also has a touchdown. Also tonight, he is 3 for 3 passing the ball tonight for 53 yards and a touchdown. So good night so far for Dalen Blanchard.
So he's got a rushing touchdown and he's got a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
And he's the leading. Is he the lead? And
he's the leading ball carrier. He's leading ball carrier so far for the Panthers here tonight.
Could be our People's Bank player of the game. We still got to have to play.
It's shaping up that way. Garyon Curry, 6 carries also for 44 yards. We have Murphy with 4 carries for 7 yards and 1 touchdown. Kendrick Carey with just 1 carry but a 36-yard touchdown. And D-Ray with 3 carries for 9 yards. Blanchard, I mentioned, was 3 of 3 passing for 53 yards. Meanwhile, Hope, it's been 2 players basically doing everything. Booker, the running back, has carried the ball 10 times, just 24 yards on the ground for Booker. And Dempsey, the quarterback, has carried 9 times for 28 yards. Dempsey tonight 2 of 4 passing for 34 yards and 1 interception. And McFadden 1 of 1 for 11 yards.
And on the scoreboard, 28-7, Magnolia with the lead here at the half. And we'll take a break. That'll wrap up our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Stick around. Second half coming up. Panthers lead 28-7. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean. Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
You know, it just doesn't sound like summer without a Coke. Now that's a good start. Maybe some sprinklers. Let's keep it cool. All right now, batter up. Ooh, how about a summer blockbuster? That's what I'm talking about. The sound of summer. Enjoy summer. Enjoy Coca-Cola.
And nothing makes summer taste sunnier than an ice-cold Coca-Cola paired with your favorite food and favorite people. So whether it's Taco Tuesday or you're grilling burgers, summer's not summer without Coca-Cola and your favorite foods enjoyed together. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Farmers Bank and Trust. We know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like your family, your job, your health. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
So Magnolia with a 28-7 advantage over the Bobcats of Hope as we're just about ready to get into the second half here. Look, you mentioned the Hot Springs Lakeside score, with Lakeside leading that one 28-0. Of course, Magnolia leads 28-7. Is that? I guess that's the the other game was canceled. Texarkana D Queen and the other. Magnolia's just got 7 teams in their conference, 5A South. It's Camden Fairview with a bye tonight, so they're sitting there waiting for a berth in the playoffs. And again, hopefully we'll find all that out tomorrow. Could be Sunday, but hopefully
there's going to be a lot
tomorrow.
to sort through with teams. Some teams opting out, some teams opting in, and just kind of sorting through to see who's going to get the seeds. 1 through however many go from each conference.
Looks like everybody is ready. Here come the Bobcats out onto the field, and we're about ready to get going in the second half. Again, Panthers with a 28-7 advantage, and the Bobcats will get the ball first in the second half as they won the toss.
Won the toss and deferred.
Yeah.
To begin the game, and
so J. Todd Baker will kick it off.
And we'll see what happens here in the second half. I think this first drive by Hope is very important for the Bobcats and the Panthers.
Deep man Amarian Dempsey, he's back about the 15-yard line. They don't really know whether to go deep, whether to come up, because whatever you do, Baker's gonna try to put it where he ain't. So let's see, with just one man back, he may try to go like he did last time, try to go deep, but over toward one of the sidelines and try to keep it in bounds. Here we go with the third 12-minute quarter here at Panther Stadium. Baker's kick is away, and he is going deep with it. He kicked it right at Dempsey. He takes it at the 10-yard line. Straight ahead, out to the 15, 20, cuts right, and then tried to pull up, but just basically sat down.
I'm not sure if that's the same thing as a fair catch, but it looked like he kind of surrendered himself there before he was kind of bulldozed over by a couple of Magnolia defenders.
I think to his credit, maybe his feet were kind of sliding a little bit, and he knew he wasn't going to get turned around, so he just kind of went down. Yeah,
I think that's what happened, but not bad starting field position. The 22-yard line of the Bobcats is where Hope will begin here in the second half, and they need some points, and they need them pretty quickly.
Yeah, they need a successful first drive here in the second half, down 28-7. Trips to the left side for the Bobcats, And they will go right to Booker on the first play from scrimmage, and Booker just trying to run it straight ahead, and there is a big pile of Panthers right up the middle, and he ran right into him. Sean Bell there. You got Mike Jones. You got just a slew of Panthers there up the middle. He just got a yard.
Yeah, not much yardage up the middle against the Panthers tonight. They've done a good job shutting down the running game.
Cameron's kind of coming off, walking kind of funny, doing a little skip there, left leg bothering him a little bit. So he comes out. They're going to check on him. And Bobcats are going to run it out across the out to about the 28, 29 yard line, looks like. I think they're going to give him progress to the 29. It'll be a 6-yard carry.
Brings up third down.
But Zachary went. I think he's just cramping. I think Zachary is cramping. They're trying to stretch that leg. John Caston, the head athletic trainer for the Panthers, trying to stretch that left leg. 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. Trips out to the right side, and their right tackle got a little head start there. Gregory, is it Burton?
I think so, yeah. Bobcats move before the snap. That's going to cost them 5 yards. And for the Bobcats, they can't afford to lose 5 yards. They struggle trying to, with every yard they've gotten tonight against Magnolia's defense.
Back up 5 to the 24. So it's 3rd and 8 now for Hope.
After the penalty, it brings
Clock runs with 10:33 to play in the third quarter. Go with an empty set now. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Now a man in motion from right to left, and they'll give it to, nope, they faked it to him. Faked the jet sweep. He's wishing he would have handed it off because the quarterback, Dempsey, is going to be dropped. Sean Bell there and company for the Panthers. Definitely no gain, and
no gain on the play. It brings up
maybe even almost a loss there, but no, we'll just
Very
say no
close,
gain.
Yeah.
4th and 8 coming up. So their punter, Celerome McFadden, to punt it away. Two Panthers are deep, Curry and Carey, awaiting the punt from McFadden. He gets a good deep snap, gets the punt away, kind of off his toe, end over end, rolling it, hit off of a Bobcat's leg, and then Carey just kind of staying clear of it. The Bobcats down it at the they're going to down it where it hit that Bobcat at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, smart play by Carey just 32. To stay out of the way that time and not take any chances on touching it, giving Hope a chance to maybe recover.
32-yard punt without a return. So Panther football at their 43. 9:36 on the clock, third quarter. I smell a touchdown coming.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Hope didn't look like they had a lot of energy after halftime. You'd think they'd come out of the dressing room and be really, energetic.
All the Panthers are over here on the short side of the field, and they're running it that way behind that blocking. Sweep to the right side, and James Darius Smith on the carry, and he's going to be right at a first down, I believe. Yeah, they'll move the chains as he's going to be just straight to the 46. That was an 11-yard carry for James Darius.
Yeah, just his second carry of the night. He's got 13 yards now.
Still don't know why he's wearing 23 tonight.
We have not
instead
heard.
of 26.
Yeah, that's strange.
Now they'll put their receivers both to the wide side of the field, which is the left side. They had everybody on the right earlier and ran the play into the boundary and picked up the first down. Blanchard tries to toss it, and the ball came loose, and it's a pile up there. There was a Bobcat that got there, but I think, Panther comes up with the football. Curry's got a nose for that football. When it's on the ground, he can get in there pretty quickly.
Yeah, good thing he could because that was almost a disaster.
That was
that
a
time.
6-yard loss.
Yeah, -6 and could have been worse. Could have lost possession that time, but sets up a 2nd and long now for the Panthers.
Yeah, 2nd and about a little over 15 yards for Magnolia. One wide this time to either side. Ball right in the middle of the field. Fake the handoff to the fullback. Option run to the right side. There's the pitch to James Darius. Tiptoes the sideline inside the 30, and he's tripped up, falling forward around the 20, and then they're down on top of him. They're going to rule him down, I believe, right on the 20-yard line where his knee went down. So 32 yards on the carry for James Darius Smith.
Yeah, nice option play by Blanchard, just waiting till the absolute last moment to pitch the ball out to Smith. And Smith doing a great job staying in bounds somehow, tiptoeing down the sideline and making a nice gain to the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Panthers at the Bobcat 20. Curry in motion from the right slot. He takes the toss. Sweep left side. Got a lot of running room. He's running for the goal line. Ran through that last one. He's in. Touchdown, Magnolia. That's a 20-yard carry for B.J. Curry.
Yeah, that was just a nice run. A big effort by Curry that time. Staying on his feet, broke a couple tackles, and right now you're just seeing Magnolia's offense just imposing their will against Hope. And look at the Bobcats. They're taking a knee now as one of their players are down. I think that's one of the players that Curry kind of fought off.
I don't think that was that last one that he kind of ran over that last one, but I don't think that's him. They're checking looks like the knee or the ankle on the Bobcat who is down. Well, try contactless delivery, carry out, or new curbside pickup at your Magnolia Pizza Hut. You can call in your order at 870-234-8380, or you can order online at pizzahut.com. Again, 870-234-8380, or order online at pizzahut.com. Thank you, Chris. The scoring drive for the Panthers, 4 plays, covered 57 yards, took 1 minute and 31 seconds. We smelled a touchdown, didn't we?
We did, yeah. It just looks like Hope came out of the dressing room and really no energy at all on offense on their first offensive drive. And when that didn't go anywhere, the defense looks even flatter out there on the field. And
I think that's Kobe Conway, the number 9, isn't it, that kind of limped off the field there for the Bobcats.
Could have been.
Extra point try for Baker. It is good. Panthers lead 35-7. 8:05 to play third quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
People's Bank drive-through services at our main bank are back to our regular hours. We're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. To prevent the possible spread of the coronavirus, our lobbies remain closed at each of our locations. Remember, you can bank anywhere, anytime with the People's Bank online banking and mobile app with mobile deposit. Depositing checks on our mobile app is almost as easy as taking a selfie. We're all in this together. Let's continue to keep each other safe. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Curry may have just taken the lead in player of the game. Dan Gregory and Mark Trout from Panther Stadium tonight, where Magnolia leads 35-7. Their homecoming game, final game of the regular season. And again, we know the Panthers will be in the playoffs. Just don't know a lot of that. Well, don't know any of the particulars really. Hopefully we'll find those out either tomorrow or Sunday, and get that information to you. Looks like, hopefully, knock on wood, they'll be playing at home in the first round. That's kind of the indication we were given, but I don't think that was by any source that was real official. Well, what a kick by Baker all the way into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback.
Nice kick by Baker. What a leg. Showing at that time the strength he has in that leg.
And he does so many things too, and he can do that little short pop-up kick. We saw one that he kicked earlier that was just about high enough to bring rain. And that one, he kicks all the way into the end zone. I mean, he's got a good leg on him. I think
he really does, yeah.
I think Mr. Baker is going to find himself playing some Saturday ball. Of course, he's got another year to play high school ball.
Right, yeah. And this is not really the year to stand out necessarily, because it's so hard for scouts to see players. Of course, you can do some of that with the with video and that kind of stuff, but not quite the same. But you'll have next year, and hopefully by next year we'll be in a different situation as far as this COVID virus is concerned.
Morian Dempsey fakes the handoff to his tailback, and he keeps it. Had a different running back there, another freshman, Tamorian. So we had Amorian Dempsey faking the handoff to Tamorian Lindsay, and then Amorian Dempsey kept it, and he was tackled. What's that, the 19-yard line? He lost a yard. 2nd and 11 coming up. Those are some big names, Amorian and Tamorian.
Hard to keep them all straight sometimes.
Not in the same family as far as we know. One's a Lindsay, one's a Dempsey. They both got the C and both got the Amorian part. I like as few syllables as possible. There's Panthers meeting them in the backfield. I believe that was Ryder Jackson making the first hit in the backfield. That's going to be another loss for the Bobcats back to the 18-yard line, a loss on the play.
That was number 10 on the carry.
Yeah, so that's that freshman again, Tamorian Lindsay, on the carry. So he's had one carry for -1, and his quarterback's had a -1 after he faked to him earlier. So it's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, you get the feeling that Bobcats are kind of wanting this season to come to an end here, and you'd have to think they're one of the teams that you would hope would opt out of the playoffs. You know,
five wide here for the Bobcats. Dempsey trying to escape. He's not going to escape. Mike Jones sees to that. He wraps him up and brings him down back inside the 15-yard line. Another big loss on the play for the Bobcats. Spotted right around the 14-yard line. That's a 4-yard negative on that play. And they've got 4th and 16 coming up here. And the Panthers ought to get excellent field position.
They really should. And one more score should put the Panthers into the mercy rule territory.
What's that in the end zone? It looks like a flag over there in the end zone, but it's laying right in front of the referee.
I think it's a towel of some kind.
Okay, must be.
One of the players had.
The snap, taking it right at the goal line. McFadden, he eludes a Panther, now gets his punt away. Did a good job eluding, and it's going to bounce and take a Bobcat roll. He has had some good rolls tonight. It's going to roll dead at the 45-yard line of the Panthers. He almost got taken out back there by a Panther. I believe that was, I don't know who that was. I thought it was number 10, but I don't see a 10 on my roster. But it rolled dead that went 41 yards.
Yeah, McFadden doing a fabulous job. Just to have the presence of mind to see the defender coming at him and pull the ball down, take off running a little bit, found some room under pressure, and still got off a nice kick. And
then got the roll.
He's good roll on it. Yeah, so he's a good athlete. No doubt about that.
1st and 10 for the Panthers from their 46-yard line. Left slot back comes in motion. Fake fullback. The quarterback is going to keep it. That's Blanchard. Blanchard picking up the first down as he followed him through. Got it down, knee down, they say, at the 41-yard line of the Bobcats. 14-yard carry for Dalen Blanchard.
Panthers on the move, not even huddling this time. Already back to the line of scrimmage.
Blanchard keeps piling up yardage, doesn't he? First
really
and
does.
10.
He's looked impressive tonight.
One wide either side for the Panthers. Panthers have gone most of the night with James Darius and Curry as their two slots. They've got D-Ray in there at fullback now. There's a toss on a sweep to the left side. That's Curry. A lot of running room. Down inside the 30, the 20. He just went right on through, and now he just jogs into the end zone. Touchdown, Magnolia, as B.J. Curry goes 41 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was too easy that time, but a great block on the far end just really opened up the far sideline for Curry. And he just ran it right by the other defenders. And you get the feeling that Hope is kind of packing in here at the end of this one. 5:06 left to play third quarter.
Well, this extra point will make it mercy rule time. The kick on the way, and it is good, and it is mercy rule time. 42-7 with 5:06 to play third quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Your attention, please. Middle school.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. The nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Yeah, points. Yeah. Some kickoffs, and it looked good. And Ken Hope.
Scoring drive, 2 plays, 55 yards, 37 seconds for Magnolia. I tell you what, Curry, there was just no time. I don't think he was touched. Good blocking, and he wasn't. He just it was just a walk in the park. Kickoff is going to roll down. Just does. I thought it was going to die before it got to the goal line, but it went on in, I think.
Yeah, it just barely crossed into the goal line. If not, that would have been a live ball inside.
Well, the referee was looking at it. I thought it did, but I
never saw him wave it like
no,
it was a
I didn't
touchback.
either. Like a touchback, yeah.
I didn't see him do that either.
Oh well, they'll have it at the 20. Bobcats will.
And now the clock starts and shouldn't stop much the rest of the way here.
Yeah, just if somebody wants it stopped, otherwise we should move right along. We're in the third quarter, so this last 5 minutes of the third quarter and the fourth quarter should fly by pretty quick. Trips left side, handoff goes to the tailback. So running straight ahead, looked like he ran right into the arms of Carey, and he got help in bringing down. I believe that was Booker that time again, wasn't it?
I believe it was number 10. That was Lindsey. I thought.
Was it?
I thought it was number 10 who had the carry.
Could be.
The freshman.
Gain of 1 yard.
I'm going to give him
he
a
looks
yard.
too sharp to be Booker.
Yeah, I think it was number 10 that time.
I'm going to take your word for it. There was a loss. Or no, excuse me, you got a yard.
Got a yard. So
Second
we
and
got
9.
him up to 0 now.
2 receivers to either side. Dempsey fires just a little short route on the near side and caught by Davion Durden, and Durden is wrapped up and brought down the 31-yard line, picked up 10 yards on the play. That'll be a Bobcat first down. Clock continuous, 3:45 to play, third quarter. After the game, we're going to name our People's Bank Player of the Game. I tell you what, we've had enough people that have had really good nights tonight. It's going to be a tough call. People's Bank offers curbside banking at all 3 locations. They can take care of all your banking needs while maintaining social distancing with convenient curbside banking. Give it a try. People's Bank, member FDIC. Quarterback keeps after faking the handoff to Booker. That was Booker that time. I think
that was Booker. Yeah.
But anyway,
not
quarterback
Booker, that was
Dempsey.
Quarterback Dempsey. Yes.
Yeah, Dempsey kept it, but he faked to Booker. Booker is out there. Gain was to the 34, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Bobcats. Inside 3 minutes in the third quarter. Dempsey wants to throw. Had some time. Just a quick slant from the right side, and well, that's a good catch by Eric Haney in traffic. He was able to haul it in, taken down immediately, but completed to the 40, a gain of 6. Haney, a junior receiver for the Bobcats. 3rd and 1. Farm Bureau postgame show coming up later. Farm Bureau has a new deductible rewards program that rewards safe drivers with earning percentage credits on their deductibles. The only rewards program of its kind in the state. To learn more, just go to afbic.com/drivedown. 3rd and 1 for the Bobcats. 2:10 to play. Third quarter. A little juggle by Dempsey. Dempsey trying to run for it near side. He is caught up with from behind and brought down. That's Marcus Harper on the tackle. And they lost a yard on the play. Back to the 39-yard line.
That play was the timing was off from the very beginning as Dempsey kind of juggled the snap a little bit. Fortunate to even hold on to it and make a play of it. Got back almost to the line of scrimmage, but brings up 4th down and 2.
Yeah, they're not going to go for it. They're going to try to punt it away here with McFadden.
Back to number 11, Kendrick.
4th and 2. They realize down by 35. With the continuous clock, there's not much chance to come back. Well, McFadden's going to run for it as they fake, and he runs to the right side, and he picks up the first down. He spun around, still going, and ends up out of bounds at the Panther 45-yard line. He ends up going for 15, 16 yards for a first down.
Yeah, nice play by McFadden. He's one of their best athletes on the team, I think, and doing a good job there. I don't know if that was designed the entire time, if it was called, or if he just saw an opening on that side of the field, but nice job by McFadden picking up the first down and more.
Yeah, he had to make a quick decision, and he made it, and he took off and had some running room. So first down for the Bobcats, 45 seconds in the third quarter. Dempsey out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Booker. A little handoff, and he runs over the right side, gets it down inside the 40 to the 39. picked up 6. Booker does. Go on, Booker. Booker's just a junior. Bobcats got a little talent. They just don't seem to have a lot of depth.
No, they don't. That's one of their problems this year. Some pretty good talent at the skill positions, especially.
2nd and 4 for the Bobcats. Back to Booker, and Booker got a little bit there, but he didn't get anywhere near what he needed for a first down. They'll get him back up. Where are they going to spot? Looks like they're going to spot it about the 37, so about 2 yards.
And that's the end of the third quarter, Dan.
Yep, 42-7 Magnolia after 3. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Having been established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bodcall Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind,
be considerate, be Bodcall.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Yeah, sorry, we are doing 60 here. What you're playing is okay. So at the 37-yard line of Magnolia, have you tried the new? Those new we just ran a commercial on the air here. Those new bakery treats at McDonald's.
I haven't tried those.
They brought me
they
some
look
samples
really good,
the other
yeah.
day. They are good. That
They
cinnamon
look really
roll,
good,
it's a
yeah.
big old cinnamon roll too. Really good. And the blueberry muffins and the apple fritters, that's some good stuff.
I almost tried one the other day. Wish now I had.
Yeah, they think mighty good. Handoff goes to Booker. Booker running straight ahead. He's going to be close. I don't think he quite got the first down. You never know in this day and age because they never measure. So it's got to be pretty obvious not before they won't give it to you. They only got a yard to the 36, and one of their linemen, left tackle Kai Hamilton, got up limping a little bit, but he stays out there. He's still limping too. So he comes back up to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the left side, 4th and 1 for the Bobcats at the Panther 36-yard line. There's a flag. I don't think they had a false start. You know who pointed that out to the official? Kendrick Carey did. Kendrick Carey was pointing at him, and then the guy walked up through the flag. I don't think he wanted to throw the flag. I think he wanted to let the clock. Well, the clock's going to run anyway. It doesn't matter.
I like the way the official walked right up to the ball, then threw the flag at the ball. Just to
Okay.
emphasize the point, there's a penalty.
All right,
I
guess if you insist, I'll throw the flag. 4th and 6 now. They're still going to go for it. Trips to the left side. Dempsey back to pass, but he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Just reaching out and grabbing a handful there and bringing him down is, I believe that's Mike Jones for the Panthers. And
Big loss on the play that time.
So the Panthers will take over on downs.
Ball will be spotted at the Hope Bobcat.
Yeah, that Panther front four, that defense in general, what a job they do.
They have done a great job tonight. They have not given Hope anything. Hope
Ball
has had
at
to work for every yard they've gotten tonight.
Ball at the 48 of the Bobcats. Just inside the 48. Actually, I guess you call it the 47.
How much did they lose on that sack? Did you get that? 8 yards.
8 yards. Okay, 8. Just under 10 minutes to play. They do have the continuous clock. The quarterback for the Panthers is Tanner Nielsen. We got some new guys out there. I think this is Abear, the left slot. Right slot came in motion. They went to the fullback, and that's Jackson. That's Ryder Jackson, the fullback for the Panthers, I think. Yeah, that's Ryder Jackson. Ryder Jackson. And he's been defensive end all night, and now he's out there playing fullback. The Panthers have Jacob Hebert as the left slot and Kamarian Adams at the right slot and Ryder Jackson at fullback. And the quarterback is Tanner Nielsen. 2nd down and 6. Line of scrimmage, what was that, 2 yards? No, it was
3
4.
yards, yeah.
4 yards. So 2nd down and 6 for the Bobcats. Got flags flying everywhere as the ball is snapped. See what we got. False start on the Panthers. So back them up 5, back to the 49-yard line.
After the penalty, the ball will be spotted at the
48. They didn't want to quite walk at 40, 49. That would have been an extra yard. That would have been an extra step. Didn't want to do that. so it's 2nd and 11. 8.5 minutes left in the game. The sportsmanship rule or mercy rule, whatever you want to call it. I've heard some guys call it some different things. Depends on how kind you want to be, I guess. But
I've always heard it called the mercy rule.
Yeah, I mean, I have too. That's generally the accepted terminology, I think. Ryder Jackson on the carry picks up not a whole lot to the 46. That's only 2 yards for Ryder Jackson.
I think the official name for that is the sportsmanship rule. I think you're right about
that.
I
heard somebody calling into one of the scoreboard shows last week on the way back from DeQueen, and we were laughing at the way that, and I forget, I don't think that was exactly the name that was used. But anyway, so we just thought that was kind of humorous. But yeah, mercy rule is kind of what I think mostly is pretty much accepted.
That's what I thought it was. The name.
That's what we called it. That's what we called it when we were on the wrong end of that.
Yeah.
For some years there. Inside the 45 to the 44, a gain of 2 again. Was that Ryder again? Okay. So 4th and 6 coming up for the Panthers. So next week or the following week, probably next week. Looks like we need to check, I guess, on the if what we heard about the Hot Springs Lakeside game is true. If Lakeside wins, they would be the 1 seed and Magnolia would be the 2 seed out of our conference.
Timeout, Magnolia.
Timeout taken by the Panthers here. I'm trying to scan down here and see. 28-7 is the last we have on them in the 3rd quarter with Lakeside leading Hot Springs. So got to feel like Lakeside's probably going to win that. So if what we heard earlier is true, you would say that Lakeside would end up being a 1 seed and Magnolia would end up being a 2 seed out of the 5A South. Reason being is they go by number of wins and points. If Magnolia wins this game, the Texarkana, they got COVIDed out with DeQueen tonight, so they're going to end up 3-0. They haven't lost a game, but they're going to end up probably not being the 1 or the 2 seed out of the 5A South if what we heard is true. And I don't know. There's some crazy
true.
stuff going
that's
on.
What
yeah,
I've heard.
Because they can't go by percentage because not everybody's not playing the same number of games. So they're just going by the number of wins and then the points.
And they did that, to prevent teams from having COVID and missing. But Texarkana, most of their games has been other teams who have had to cancel on them.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
true, yeah.
Through no fault of Texarkana's at all. So it's going to be, you really don't know how good Texarkana is going into the postseason.
I know coming into the season, Coach King, I mean, he was convinced that was the best team in the conference.
Yeah. And then so you think Texarkana is going to play a
Next
number 2
Magnolia.
seed from another conference probably. How would you like to be a 2 seed and get Texarkana in your first
Yeah, no
game?
joke.
I mean, that's that you're going to get some strange matchups like that in the first round.
That was a funny-looking play there. They end up handing off and going to end up running and going to go all the way for a touchdown. That was one of the oddest plays I think I've ever seen, as they kind of handed off and faked and had everybody going one way, and then coming around and taking a handoff was Jake Munn. Jake Munn, the senior, and he carried it all the way to the end zone, 44 yards for a touchdown.
It almost looked like that Hope thought the play was dead or something. They didn't really react at first. They just kind of stood there, and when Munn continued to run, Hope gave chase, but it was too late.
Yeah, there was a little like a little sleight of hands, and I don't know, and kind of everybody was in on the game there, and all of a sudden they handed it off, and he took it all the way for the score, and that may be that's his only score this year that I'm aware of. So the Panthers.
Did we go for the extra point?
I don't know what happened there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So both teams just kind of they gave him the ball and decided to let him. Okay. So it was kind of set up for him. Did they kick the extra point? We were busy talking, so he did kick the extra point.
I didn't see him kick.
Okay, they have not kicked the extra point.
Will those points then count on the final score?
I would say they didn't put the points on the scoreboard. Okay, I didn't know you could. Okay, so they did not put it on the board, but it was carried in 44 yards. Yeah, I don't know exactly how you can do that and not put points on the board, but anyway, Jake Munn did carry it 44 yards for a touchdown. And the Panthers will kick off. So there was no extra point involved. There's no points going on the board, apparently.
Why they let him score?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what the reasoning was on that, if there's a story behind that.
High back spin on the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds on the near side. So, yeah, courtesy touchdown. That sounds good.
Hope will take over first.
Clock moving, 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
So the ball's at the 38-yard line. That's where the Bobcats will have this football.
Well, it was an odd-looking play for sure.
Took us out, it kind of caught us off guard there.
It really did, yeah. And
it's a secret to make Jake's year. That's what Cheryl Edwards tells me. Dempsey hands off to the tailback for the Bobcats, to Marion Lindsay. Lindsay out to the 44-yard line.
Number 10
of
Marion Lindsay on the carry.
Of the Bobcats. 44, so 6 yards on the carry. Second down and 4.
44-yard line.
Second and 4 for the Bobcats from their 44-yard line. Hand off again to that same freshman running back, and he is spun around. I think we're going to have to go to the rosters. Making the first hit there for the Panthers was Jashawn Hartsfield, assuming that all these numbers are correct.
And you never know. We saw one of the players, Smith, wearing a different jersey and beginning of the game and all games so far.
I don't trust my roster too much anymore. Third down and a yard. So he got 3 yards there. I think he probably already had that. 3rd and 1 for the Bobcats. 2:25 to play. Handoff, tailback, off tackle run to the left side. That is first down for Tamarian Lindsay. Going to be spotted at the 48 of Magnolia. Gain of 5.
Gain of 5 yards.
5-yard carry.
At the 48-yard line of the Panthers. It's 1st and 10, Hope.
Sorry, Cheryl. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm going to just shut up. First and 10. And of course, it hadn't stopped me before. 1st and 10 at the 48 of Magnolia. Handoff again goes to that tailback Lindsay, and Lindsay's going to be dropped. Definitely no gain, maybe a loss of a yard on the play, as he tried to slip left. Just right where they're going to put it. 40, loss of a yard to the 49-yard line.
Second down, 11.
Second and 11.
Nearing the 1 minute mark here, minute 15 to
get
play.
This game over with.
They call it a mercy rule for a reason.
Yes.
And we appreciate
This game has been
stage.
all Panthers tonight.
For the most part, yeah, it really has.
In trouble is Dempsey. He escapes. Now just throws it up deep. That's a jump ball, and it ends up rolling away. There were 3 Panthers and 1 Bobcat there, and it ends up with nobody able to bring it down.
Brings up 3rd down 11.
So it'll be 3rd and 11. The continuous clock continues to run inside 40 seconds. At this pace, they'll get maybe 1 more play. 3rd and 11 for Hope. They huddle up. 2 receivers go to each side. 22 seconds remain. And going to hand it off to Lindsey. He was hit in the backfield but escaped. Now gets motoring back to his left a little bit and gets inside the 45 of Magnolia to about the 44-yard line. He picked up 5 yards. And that should be that. That is that. And the Panthers will walk away with a 42-7 victory. Yeah, they did not put that last touchdown on the scoreboard. So 42-7 victory for the Magnolia Panthers here tonight. Panthers 42, Hope Bobcats 7. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.